everything up over on YouTube. Sorry. And also, I wasn't sure what I was doing over here. Hi, hello, welcome. Let me set things up over here. We are we are launched. Wonderful to see you, Jen. Thank you for being here. Annette, Marlon, August, Susie Q. Welcome. So nice to see you guys all on. Hey, Teresa, on a Saturday, and I'm gonna say hello to Nicole over here on YouTube. Hey, Nicole. I just jumped in. Forgive me for being a little bit early. Hello, Anna. Hello, Suzanne. Nicole, I hope you had a good week and you're doing well and feeling okay. Hey, big hugs to Nicole. Hello, Suzanne. Nice to see you. I noticed your comments this week and wonderful to have you, Mark. Miss Unisol, nice to see you. Nice to see everybody here on a Saturday in September. I can't believe we're here. If you are new, I'm Julia Loggins, a gut coach and colon therapist of over 40 years. I have helped thousands of people heal inflammatory gut conditions. And some of my specialties are diverticulitis, colitis, IBS, all the incurables, quote unquote. As I said, this isn't medical advice. What Nicole and I share here are is the observations and the experiences I have had in my 40 years of private practice. And I'm so excited to share those with all of you. Nicole is not only a life coach, but a gut and kidney expert. And we're just so excited to be here with all of you and answer your questions. We're also live over on YouTube. Hello, Philip. Hello, Jose. Hello, Maggie. I hope that everybody is doing well. Hey, Rick. And it's great to see you. Please share your questions, whatever it is. I will do my best to answer them here. Some questions I answer on a private message. If you feel shy, you can just send me a direct message or sign up for a coaching call, which is the best place for me to really dive in and create a step-by-step plan for you to heal. That's what coaching calls are all about. Place for you to ask questions, make a list of questions, and send me your tests, your information. And what I love about the coaching calls is how we really dive into lifestyle changes to flare triggers that you may not have identified because it's always different to have somebody else's eyes on your life. So just welcome anybody who would like to do that. And we're about to start offering the Gut Fix formula as I wanted to share that as a free educational support system along with my coaching calls. That's about to come in the next few days. We're going to add the Gut Fix formula for anyone who signs up for a coaching call because the Gut Fix formula is the online course that I created that will walk you step by step through how to heal your gut. It's everything I do right here in my clinic in Santa Barbara. And I'm so excited to just share that as part of my coaching calls, as part of my consults. So the coaching calls are amazing. They're so much fun to do. You can't believe how much we get done in an hour. Anybody who's interested in a deep dive, or maybe just some feedback on the protocols that you're doing and the people that you're working with. Hello, Daydreamer. I will say, hello, Lizzie. Hello, Lo. Hello, Synchronistic. I will say that if you are working with someone and you're not starting to feel different in 3 months, I would reconsider. I would also like to say that if you are working with someone and you just have a weird feeling about it, like as someone that I talked to this morning on the phone, is it okay to have nuts and cornmeal? No, absolutely not. Nope. Nuts and cornmeal. Cornmeal in any shape or form can trigger a flare. Hey, Kathy, good evening to you. So cornmeal, anything made out of corn can trigger a flare. A lot of that has to do with the glyphosates it is grown in. So very much like wheat, any form of it. But that's a great question. It's a great question. Let me take that back about nuts, though. Almond flour, for instance, can actually be a decent flour for you to cook with or work with or make muffins out of. So that's different than cornmeal or corn. I don't know. I don't think there is yeah, corn flour that exists. Don't use it. But almond flour, yes, you can do that. So a little bit different between the two of those. Eating a whole almond could be triggering. Hey, One Soda Pop. Thank you so much for my gift badge. Nice to see you here. Hello, Jen Zombie. Hello, One Soda Pop, checking in. How is life in Cucamonga? It's wonderful to have you. Thank you for being here. I always love seeing you. Hey, Bryn and Maddie, how are you doing? I've been following you. You're doing some new interesting things. I'm watching your posts, so I'm kind of learning about what you're doing. But you're welcome to keep me updated here. Is life good? One Soda Pop. I'm happy to hear that. Anybody? No seeds, no nuts, no popcorn ever, no chia, no flax, no spinach, no kale. Thank you. That's sort of like, do you remember that ABC song we learned when we were in first grade? This is sort of like that. No seeds, no nuts, no popcorn ever, no chia, no flax, no spinach, no kale. You got that. Thank you, Nicole. I love that. Mm. Um, I love that. Thank you for sharing that in black and white. That is our it is our mantra. No seeds, no nuts, no popcorn ever, no chia, no flax, no spinach, no kale. You guys got that right? Screenshot it. Nicole has written it out right here. It is truly our mantra. Ever. For what are we speaking? We're speaking about inflammatory gut issues, especially colitis and diverticulitis. Um, Chris, coffee kills your stomach. It's because it's like battery acid to the gut lining. So if you want to drink something that will not do that to you, try matcha, which is a form of green tea. That's what I'm drinking right here. You can drink green tea. You can drink Ticino, which is my friend Caroline McDougall created. It's the country's #1 coffee alternative. You could also consider low acid coffee, although it's still coffee. It's just gentler on the stomach. It has less acid. It is not the caffeine in coffee that is the issue. That's why you can drink matcha. So it's not about the caffeine, it's about the acid. And coffee is acid. It's so acidic. Hello, Hot Pursuit. Can you drink lemon juice, turmeric, apple cider vinegar, cayenne? Great question. I love the lemon juice, the turmeric. Turmeric can be tricky for people, so it works for many people, doesn't work for everyone. Lemon juice, yes. Cayenne is the same thing. It works for some people, not everyone. Apple cider vinegar is much different. Apple cider vinegar, I have found not work for a large number of people, especially people with allergies, histamine issues, mast cell activation syndrome. Apple cider vinegar can also cause severe bloat. If it works for you, fine, because it's popular, but apple cider vinegar isn't something we recommend. If it's working for you, it doesn't, if it doesn't cause bloat, if it allows you to, just feel good, if it makes your bowels feel good, if it makes your gut feel good, it's okay. But I would just go for the lemon juice and turmeric, and then cayenne is everybody's a little bit different. Some people do great on it. It's different than black pepper. Black pepper is just a no. Oh, Chris, you're very welcome. Can you eat corn occasionally? I, Nicole says no. I would say if you have any inflammatory gut issue, I'd say no. Um, I mean, honestly, I have clients who where corn was a traditional part of their diet, especially my Hispanic clients, where corn was a traditional part of their diet. They may be flare free for years. They eat corn again in a tortilla, or a corn chip, and boom, they have a flare again. So that's just maybe you'll get away with it, but if you have a history of diverticulitis, I would say no. I just choose cassava. I mean, now that we have cassava tortillas and cassava chips from Siete, There may be other companies as well, but definitely from Siete. You don't have to have corn. I mean, who doesn't love corn? I get it. It has a very specific taste, but the pain is just not worth it. So I would choose cassava or almond flour tortillas. Hello, Sue. Nice to have you. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, One Soda Pop, for liking the live. How are you, Sue? How is summer going? It's funny. Summer just sort of arrived in Santa Barbara. We didn't have a super hot summer. Um, you just had a colonoscopy and you're told to resume a full fiber diet. Well, you all know what I think about that. Because high fiber, especially the type that is so often recommended that includes wheat or flax or chia, can really be a disaster for people with inflammatory gut issues. It all depends on the type of fiber. The kind of fiber that I suggest is like this, a sweet potato baked, cooled, and reheated without the skin. Chris, is pineapple juice okay? That's a great question. I would say if it's fresh and organic, otherwise it's going to be, if it's preserved, it's going to be highly acidic. Summer is great. Doing your water aerobics daily. Woohoo! I love that. Weather's cooperating. Fantastic. Water aerobics are awesome. They're so great for the joints. That's so cool. Stephanie, welcome. Nice to have you. Oh, Chris, you're so welcome. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here with Nicola and I. And also, this is a perfect moment to talk about our Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page, which is just filled with great brands and products. Like, for instance, if you're looking for something other than coffee to drink, different types of coffee, anything like that, it's just the best. What brand of sourdough is gluten free, everything. It's a Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page. It's incredible. Janet, you are Mary Kay's friend. Oh, so nice to see you here. I'm so glad to see you. Is only sweet potato for fiber. I would also suggest cooked vegetables, Jorge. Any winter squash, all cooked vegetables have fiber. So the whole idea that we need gigantic amounts of fiber is a myth. Summer's brutal, but you're ready for fall. Yeah, especially where you live. Kathy, what were the chips I said? Siete, cassava. Maybe Nicole can write that. Actually, you'll find them on our Happy Gut Tribe page because Nicole wrote about them over there. They're from a company called Siete, and they're made out of cassava. Has the weather been cool here? In Santa Barbara, we have had a pretty mild summer except for last week. I called it a hot streak. My husband said, honey, that's just summer. Leafy greens. Leafy greens are great, meaning butter, lettuce, romaine. If you have not had a flare in 30 to 90 days, because you don't want to be eating anything raw if you've recently had a flare. Cassava flour. Thank you, Nicole, for writing that out. And I believe the company that is most easy to find is Siete. There may be other companies that start using cassava flour. That's the one that is most commonly, you find that in any grocery store. Renee, welcome. And so, yeah, cassava has a very mild taste. So it's going to take on the flavor of anything you put on it. If you use it as a wrap, it's going to take on the flavors of what you put in it. Siete, you included the name. Thank you. Yeah. And now just remember for what you're going to dip, if you make guacamole, which is with mashed avocado with lemon juice, you don't want to put in onion, garlic, or pepper. Those are inflammatory. And tomatoes can be tricky. So be conscious of that. You definitely know cooked tomatoes. Salsa, of course, generally has onion or garlic, but there's many different kinds of things that you can actually dip. Oh, my friend Dax, I'm very excited for haunt season, and I'm very excited to see the videos that you post here for all the things you're going to be doing in the world of haunt. So I'm up for it. And thank you for introducing me to that world. That's my friend Dax, who is, for any of you who are scare actors, please reach out to my friend Dax and they will hook you up in the world of scare acting in Southern California. Your favorite oath breaker. You have lemon juice every day. Absolutely okay for the gut. Yes, definitely, especially lemon juice with water in between meals. We love it. It's and goat milk. Oh, we love goat milk. It's fantastic. In fact, one of the things we talk about, or Nicole talks about, and I've done it here as well, is our favorite colostrum, which is from Mount Capra, and it's made of goat milk. I have a post on it here. You'll find a post on our Happy Gut Tribe page. Hello, Klaatu. Oh my gosh, that's welcome, welcome. Hello. Oh my God, yes. Janet, thank you so much for sharing the live. Hello, Cheryl. Hello, Amrit. Sue, thank you for liking the live. And mm, and I hope everybody is having a good weekend so far. I hope you're taking care of yourselves. I hope that you are just going to take a little downtime for yourselves and maybe do a little food prep. That is what I do often on the weekends, especially Sunday. Grocery shopping, food prep, making some stews in my slow cooker. Is cayenne, key lime, and coconut oil okay for diverticulitis? Key lime, yes. Coconut oil, yes. Cayenne, everybody is different. Some people react, some people do okay. I would say if you're anywhere around a flare, no. Um, and when you have been stable for 30 to 60 days, you can try a small amount and see how you do. Generally, people do better on cayenne than black pepper, which is a no. Some people really do okay on cayenne. And if you read about it, you'll see that people use it to actually heal stomach lining. It still triggers flares for some people. So it just depends. If you are anywhere around a flare, no. But when you're stable, you could try some. The key lime, for sure, yes. Who doesn't love key lime? And coconut oil. Is pasteurized goat milk okay? It is. It's definitely okay, and in some places, that's the only kind you're going to find. And Nicole does have a post on our Facebook page all about it. Finding clouds. You just started AIP because of a flare. Is rutabaga good in the gut? Oh, that's a great question. And the answer is generally yes, if it's well cooked. So yes, as long as it's well cooked. No, oh my gosh, that is such a good question. Definitely not. Tomato soup is about as acidic as coffee. And Nicole, do you love rutabaga? Is that something that you just absolutely love? Wow, that's cool. My grandmother used to make that. But hot pursuit, no tomato soup. Nope. Cooked tomatoes are as acidic as coffee, maybe more. Mm-hmm. Um, I have had many clients heal their acid reflux by giving up cooked tomato sauces or anything with cooked tomatoes, and that includes ketchup. I have a recipe here on TikTok for a tomato-free ketchup. You make it with parsnips and turnips. Oh, yeah, that sounds so good. All those winter root vegetables. Yum. That makes me hungry. I am a huge parsnip fan. You can drink matcha every day. Yes. Great question. Lemon is not acidic. Lemon is, once it gets into your stomach, lemon is alkaline. Great question, though. Lift off, that's something that I talk about in a coaching call. Root veggies. Yes, for root veggies. Partial constipation. What's better than Benefiber? A lot of things, but definitely my Happy Gut Cleanse. You'll find it on my website, cleansingforenergy.com. Links at the top of my bio. It's my number one selling product for a reason. I'm a colon therapist. I could not find anything on the market that was actually useful for my clients. Things like the types of things you have used are what inspired me to create something that actually worked, that was safe for people with inflammatory gut issues, and that they could take every single day. because even partial constipation, as a colon therapist, I'll tell you, I have never had a client in 42 years who has an inflammatory gut condition that does not have an impacted colon, even if they have diarrhea. What does that tell you? I mean, being a colon therapist is a very unique position to see what's going on with people's guts. Um, it has taught me a lot to be in the trenches around inflammatory gut issues. So yeah, Sandy, you're so welcome. You start with 2 at night. You can take 2 in the morning. You can take 2 more in the afternoon if you need. It's best on an empty stomach before bed and when you wake up. You're welcome to reach out and ask me any questions. Oh, I see we're quiet over on YouTube. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Fabio. Nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. I hope that your son is doing great. It was wonderful to meet your friend. And I just hope your family is doing good and that you've had a wonderful summer and that your son is just doing better and better. Hello, Veronica. Nice to see you. Um, and let's see what else is happening for the week. Nicole, how are you? How is your week? I would love an update. I've been so busy. Know you have been so busy. I hope your foot is doing better. I'm just sending you a big hug. And I'm sure your garden is going off because it's that time of year. Oh, that's right. Thursday was your mother's 77th birthday. Vixter. Oh my gosh, a big, huge happy birthday to Vixter. That's so sweet. I know that you're going to take her and a friend of yours out somewhere special. That's so lovely. Um, it's funny. There was a time when I thought 77 was ancient. Now that I'm 70, it's like, oh yeah, nothing. Um, I hope your mama is around for a really, really long time. I hope she has my mother's genes. My mom was here until she was 90 and she was vital until the last second. It was a great day. Oh, so sweet. Um, oh, Sandy, thank you so much. Oh, so sweet. Please reach out to me if you have any questions. Anybody, I'm going to start putting a flyer in my products that has all the information about how to reach me, even though it's on my website, so that anybody who is using my products knows that they can reach me. And I love to help people use my products for optimal results. That's why I created them. Um, oh my God, yes, thank you so much for all your gifts and everything good. Gail, hello, Gail 1960, nice to have you. Just welcome to everybody. And I'm hoping that you're just doing well. And it's gorgeous weather in New York. A thunderstorm as you speak. Wow, it's washing everything clean. That's so good. We could use some water out here in California. We're a few months away from that for sure, which is a reminder for me to water the garden in my office tomorrow morning. Lindsay, thank you. Nice to see you here. Or Lindasi. I'm sure I'm not saying it right, but welcome. I'm so glad it's gorgeous, Nicole. You must have your for anybody that doesn't know, Nicole has the greenest thumb and the most amazing garden. There's some pictures that she's posted over on our Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page, and they're beautiful, amazing. I don't know if anybody has seen the post that I did on alcohol this week. The blog it was inspired by a podcast I did with a lovely young woman, Hannah Turner, her Clarity of Chaos, Sobriety, Sober Living podcast. And it was so inspiring for me to do a series. Oh, thank you, Nicole. For me to do a series on alcohol and the gut. So I just finished the blog today. And I will be sharing, it's over on Instagram, but I will be sharing links in my podcast, in my blog to the podcast, because we had an amazing time talking about alcohol and the gut, talking about healing, talking about sobriety, talking about alternatives to alcohol, talking about if you're going to drink, what should you drink that's safe. It was super cool. In fact, she cut it up into 2 podcasts because we had such a wild, dynamic experience together, and I'm thrilled to share it. My blogs are on my website, and you just jump over, you click the link in my bio and sign up, and you'll get all my newsletters. Um, oh, Nicole, thank you. Tana's terrific, a wonderful young woman who's actually the daughter of a client of mine. And I've been so delighted to be part of her sobriety journey. And I love the way that she's expanding how we think about what sobriety is, that it's really just being fully alive. And, um, and I can see her going off into so many directions with this. I loved being a part of it. Hello, Barb Brown, 55. Nice to see you. Thank you, Nicole. I have to finish listening to it, but it was super fun to do. And I love being part of blogs like that. And I love going into new and wonderful territory. I work with many clients who are healing or detoxing or cleansing from whether it's alcohol, substance, painkillers. It's a big part of my practice, always has been. Patrick, nice is Patrick playing. I hope that we are. Oh, that that is my youngest sending me dog video pictures, which I will look forward to seeing when this is done. Jerry, nice to see you. Suzanne, what's the best thing to start in after a flare of SIBO? So a flare of SIBO. So what is a flare of SIBO? What's the best? Not quite sure if I'm understanding what you're asking. You're welcome to send it in a private message. Maybe you can rewrite it. So what is a SIBO flare? Is that this? The reason I'm asking is because that means something different to everyone. So I don't want to assume that I know what your symptoms are or were. And I will ask, did you see a doctor for it? Is it something you took antibiotics for? And what exactly did you experience? And how are you doing now? So if you want to share that here or in a private message, I can do a better job of helping you. Hello, Butterfly. Hello, Lee. Hello, KB Love. Nice to have you. Sean, you ran across my videos because after a colonoscopy 2 days ago. Shayna, so welcome to my page. Welcome to our live. And do you have, I hope the whole colonoscopy came out well. Hello, Seraphim. Nice to see you. Hello, Dawn. I hope that your colonoscopy came out well. Yes, how did it go? And how can we help you? I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad you found my page. Don Johnson, nice to see you. And so for anybody out there who is thinking of getting a colonoscopy, while I'm waiting for Shayna to answer, I will say that I will say that a colonoscopy, of course, is the most definitive way to diagnose colon cancer. We don't learn a lot of other things from it, but we do learn that. Chan, you had a colonoscopy a week ago. You have diverticulitis. You've been on meds. The pain has eased. Okie doke. Welcome to my page. I am glad you are here. Send me a direct message and I'm happy to email you the diverticulitis diet. And all the videos on this page will walk you through how to heal. Lee, why can't you eat corn on the cob with diverticulitis? Because those kernels get into the pockets of your colon and can cause a flare. So of all the foods that my clients eat that have put them in the hospital with diverticulitis, corn is number one at the top of the list. Number one, bar none. Whether it's corn on the cob, popcorn, so those kernels get into the pockets and they can cause a flare, which can actually trigger an infection. No systems. So Shayna, welcome to share a little bit more if you'd like. If you'd like to direct message me, that's fine too. As long as your peas are well cooked, those are safe. Chan, the pain went straight to your back. you were on a liquid diet. Yeah, that's a great place to start. Aloe vera juice and bone broth is probably the best thing that you can do for a liquid diet. And then once you are completely stable and you're ready to start eating again, which is all cooked foods, of course, then I'm happy to send you my diverticulitis diet. Just drop me a direct message. Important to understand how you got here, and all the videos on this page will explain to you how this happened. It's doesn't come out of nowhere, even though it seems to. Okie doke, Shayna, that's great. Nice to have you here. If you know, you can certainly walk through my videos, but if you would like to ask a question after in a direct message, you're welcome to do that as well. But I get it. Sometimes just listening can be the best way to learn. Hello, Nikki. Thank you for liking the live. Wonderful to have you. Wonderful to have all of our new followers, and thank you for all the messages. Um, if you are new, hey, good evening, Michelle. How are you doing? Nice to see you. Hello, Gail. If you are new, I'm Julia Loggins, a gut coach and colon therapist of over 40 years. I'm not a doctor. I have helped thousands of people heal inflammatory gut issues. I'm joined by Nicole, who is not just a life coach, but a gut and kidney expert. Lee, you drink Metamucil once a day. Well, as you know, that is not my favorite formula for gut health for so many reasons. And it works for some people, but for people with inflammatory gut issues, it has a lot of downsides. Nikki, you just found me. You just went into the ER. Oh, and they said it's colitis. I am sorry to hear that, and I am so happy that you're here. Welcome to my page. Every video here that you see, Nikki, for diverticulitis also will apply to you. So just walk on through them. You're okay in a lot of pain. Oh, your appendix is swollen. So do they want to take it out, Michelle? Usually they just not enough for surgery. Interesting. Usually it's interesting. I don't know that I've ever heard of someone who has a swollen appendix that they don't want to remove, because you certainly don't want to wait for something critical to happen. Interesting. Maybe consider getting another opinion. If it were me or someone I loved, I would consider getting another opinion. Um, Colonoscopies, yes, colonoscopies look for cancer. A CT scan is what diagnoses diverticulitis. So, but colonoscopies diagnose cancer. That's what they are used. That's their main use. Um, as a colon therapist, I've seen a lot of colonoscopies. I would imagine that they would give out a lot more information than they do. That's how it is. Yeah, Nicole agrees with me. Nicole and I would definitely, I would probably have gotten another opinion like ASAP, because that makes me concerned. Um, I would be concerned. I don't want that to go in it. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. I would definitely, yeah. We would have gotten another opinion on the way home, because that's not something that I would want anyone to mess around with and have it go somewhere we don't want it to. Hello, getting there, Chan. You started on solids today, toast. Okay, I would not suggest toast. I wouldn't suggest anything with wheat in it. So if you send me your email, I'll send you my diverticulitis diet. I would suggest, besides bone broth and aloe vera juice, maybe scrambled eggs or sweet potato without the skin. No wheat. Nope, no wheat. Yes. So did you have a fever, Michelle, and were you throwing up? Yeah, we would suggest scrambled eggs, Chan. Thank you, Nicole, for that. Yeah, if you had a fever and were throwing up, I would get another opinion. Like, don't even finish listening to Nicole and I right here. Just go get one. Johnny, nice to have you here. Yeah, we just don't want anything, no fever or throwing up. Okay. Yeah, We just don't want anything to happen to you. Um, Purple jazz. Oh, purple is my favorite color. Thank you, Brian. Northern Pete. Hey, how are you? I hope that you're doing well. Give us an update. Hello, Adele. Nice to have you. Welcome, welcome. It's 4:30. I can't believe it. We are halfway through. Nicole, can you believe it? Quiet over on YouTube, but I actually can't. Did you have any luck getting on YouTube, Nicole? I'm just curious. It's maybe it's not awake over there today. Kristen, nice to see you. Hey, you Northern Pete, how are you? You're on. Okay, cool. Um, just quiet. Northern Pete, hey you right back. How are you? I hope that you are doing great. I would love an update. Just tell us all the news. Hello, Moshe. Nice to see you. Getting there. Nice to have you. Welcome, welcome. Welcome. Okay, cool. Listening is good. Sometimes people are not super chatty, and we have the chatty people and the quiet people. Better than the other day. Oh, I love that. I welcome the better days, right? For Nicole and I, we celebrate those better days. I mean, you kind of want to freeze them. Your daughter was home with rhinovirus and COVID, so maybe the stress brought it on. Oh, I'm so sorry, Michelle. Rhinovirus is so tough, and COVID. Um, that is a lot of stress. You probably were not getting sleep and maybe not eating. Maybe you got constipated, which has a lot to do with appendicitis. You're currently in the hospital, diagnosed 3 weeks ago, but came back to the ER. Oh, I am so sorry, and I'm glad you're here with us. All the videos on this page will walk you step by step through how to heal. And no matter what anyone says, healing is possible. It's the most important thing. Mermaid, oh my gosh, thank you so much from my heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is so kind of you. I so appreciate it. Thank you. Wow, thank you so much. Um, and I love mermaids, being a Pisces girl. Northern Pete, do I get um I don't know. I don't know the answer to that, Pete. But that I know that that has helped you. So thank you for sharing that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we get that here in the States. Mermaid, oh, you're so welcome. Thank you. Where are you, Mermaid 121? I'm in Santa Barbara, California. That is on the coast. It's about an hour and a half north of Los Angeles. Um, and I live right by the beach. Oh, it's great. Okie doke. Oh, I'm so glad. And the NHS recommends it. Oh, that's awesome. Wonderful. Thank you for sharing that. I wrote it down so that I can suggest it to people who might be interested. Mm. Chan, thank you for liking the live. Thank you all for liking our live. Thank you for being here. We will be here tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And oh, Trista, thank you so much for my gift badge. I so appreciate that. It's wonderful to have everybody here. And it'll be wonderful to see you again tomorrow. But we've got another half an hour. We're not going anywhere quite yet. I can't believe how fast this hour always just flies by. But we're so happy to be here. And we are happy to answer your questions. If there's any questions that I can't or that's not possible to answer here, send me a direct message or book a coaching call, which is a great way for me to dive in and create a plan for you to heal. You've heard there's lots of COVID by me. Yes, I have heard that as well. Knock on wood. So far, so good. Um, Knock on wood, so far so good. It was kind of cycling by in the spring. Nobody that I worked with had it, and nobody that I knew about had it very seriously. It was kind of more like a cold. So that's just kind of cycling on by. And I have the most amazing Chinese herbalist that has me well stocked. Whenever I feel anything, I have those, and they have just taken the best care of me. I'm a huge fan of Chinese herbs. They've just taken amazing care of me. So there was a period in the spring when we were dealing with a lot of that. Ah, Chan, you've been blending yogurt and banana. Um, so that sounds like a good formula, and we'd suggest goat yogurt if you can. It's just less inflammatory than a cow product, but it's definitely in the right direction. Yes, Chinese herbs, when they're the right ones, they're pretty amazing. Is honey okay in small amounts? Because after all, it is high in glucose, which is sugar. Um, and if it's local, it's even better. Manuka honey, also wonderful. Um, so yes, so small amounts, but just think of it as sugar. So it still can spike blood sugar. Um, Okie doke. Oh, thank you for sharing that, Lisa. Yes, I know that is something that Northern Pete has shared here. I love when people share their ideas and their solutions. Hello, Ticken. Nice to have you. Hello, P. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Um, Shayna, nice to see you again. So, for anybody that is new here and has not seen our Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page, it's an open page. Anyone can join. It's Facebook. And what it is a place where you're going to find brands, recipes, and products that we recommend. If you're looking for my products, you'll find those on my website, cleansingforenergy.com. And the link is at the top of my bio. Hello, Queen Norma. Nice to have you. I have a client who's a Norma. I hope that you're having a beautiful day, Michelle. Nice to see you here as well. It's always great to have new friends and old friends. Hello, Anonymous. Hey, Ivy Rose, how are you? I hope that you're doing well. Nice to see you. Um, Nice to see new names and nice to see familiar faces and people that we sometimes get to see here. And hello, Abby. Nice to see you. Nicole, Allison said that she's about to go to England for a month and wanted me to send big hugs to you and everyone. Chan, you've lost a lot of weight. Yeah, that can happen, but trust that it will come back, and you don't need to worry about eating um, unhealthy foods to get the weight back. Let's talk fibroids. As a gut health coach, it's not my specialty. However, I have had clients that have had wonderful good luck with acupuncture, which is what I personally had great luck with in reducing mine. Um, Jorge, goat milk is much less inflammatory. Does that mean it's still a little bit? It really depends on the person. For many people, goat milk is not inflammatory at all. It really depends, but it is generally safe. It is because, after all, goats are the size of humans, so the structure of their milk is very similar to mother's milk. After all, cows grow to be 2,500 pounds, not anything we aspire to. So the structure of milk is completely undigestible and therefore inflammatory. Goats are about 125 pounds, so the structure is very digestible. Hey, Diane. I would suggest you start with suggest with aloe vera juice 1 ounce once a day, and then you can build up to, well, depending on what the laxative properties of aloe vera juice create in your bowels. For some people, 1 or 2 ounces is all they can handle. Otherwise, they're in the bathroom. Other people can drink 4 or 6 ounces. So you just have to go very, very slowly. Um, And one thing that we love that also really helps reduce inflammation that Nicole just recommended, I just brought up, is goat milk colostrum. Our favorite company is Mount Capra. I don't even know another company that makes it, but goat milk colostrum is fantastic for helping heal leaky gut and sealing the gut lining and healing the stomach lining. So it's a wonderful, wonderful way to heal that does not create the laxative qualities. Although if you're constipated, the laxative qualities of aloe vera juice can be wonderful because it's not inflammatory. Hello, Kimmy. Thank you for being here. Hey, Vicky. Nice to see you and welcome to our live. It's a miracle that you found one. I know, right? It is. I don't think there is another. I don't think that there is another goat milk colostrum that existed. I think Nicole found the only one, and it is a miracle. It took her like 2 weeks of research, just hours and hours and hours a day, because Nicole is a research monster. She just dives right in and doesn't stop until she's found what she's looking for. And it's a company that we love talking about because we feel so good about them. It's like a fifth generation, sustainably farm and ranch in Washington. They do an amazing job with their products. They really put health first. And I just love everything about this product. Hey, Neri. Oh my gosh, so nice to see you. Third party testing as well, right? That is very unusual. I do third party testing. It's expensive. Most companies don't do it. The company, Diane, is Mount Capra. You'll find it on my our Happy Gut Tribe page. Hey, Neri, how are you? How are you? And how's all your dogs doing? Nicole, have you been loving the adopt the rescue videos on TikTok about people sharing stories of their rescue dogs? And for anybody out there, I'm big in the dog rescue community, and those videos, I am just they have renewed my faith in humanity, and I love them. I love the rescue stuff, and I cry all the way through them. So yeah, I figured that you do. You love those? I love those. I love those. I cry and cry. I really do. I have such renewed faith in humanity. And Mary, there is a lovely young woman with a 3-week-old pup in Los Angeles who really needs help. She needs a foster. She can't keep her. I'm trying to connect her to someone who can help. Anybody in Los Angeles out there who can help someone with a 3-week-old puppy, please direct message me. This lovely young woman found her, God knows where, dumped somehow, and just can't keep her. So she doesn't want to take her to a rescue because our rescues are overcrowded to the max, and she won't make it. So anybody out there, direct message me. Prayers for the pups. John Dowling, welcome, welcome. Nice to have you here. Yeah, all my dog lovers, you see all my dog videos. It's unreal what some of the, yes. Yeah, and I have one of those animals that someone did those things to, and watching his rehabilitation has been one of the most extraordinary experiences of my life. So that's maybe why those videos make me cry so much. Sometimes people are not great, right? And then there are the people who've rescued these animals and just stayed with them through all odds. And all of you who have done that out there, thank you for that. Thank you for being part of that community. We are all doing our best. We have 5 dogs at home. We can't take any more rescues. Although I almost drove to Downey last week and got a little Malinois that wasn't going to make it, but somebody else did and saved my husband from me bringing home another dog. Lisa, thank you for liking the live. Thank you so much. Animals are one of those beings that can really heal you. If you have a gut issue, if you feel alone in this world and you can have any contact with a pet, even if you just go to a rescue and become a day foster, please consider that. The fosters need you. Yes, Nicole, I was asking Nicole, how are you feeling, Nicole? You use that, which is similar. Okay, great to know. Yeah, I mean, animals were part of saving my life. I'm positive I wouldn't be here without the horses and the dogs I was able to have as a kid. Sebastian, you have pain behind the ear, the jaw, and the throat. The doctor said it's acid reflux. Have you seen an ENT that is a specialist? I would want you to see a specialist, Sebastian. Um, I don't know what it is, but I don't know. I would suggest that you see a specialist, an ear, nose, and throat doctor. Um, I could give you some suggestions, but I think getting a diagnosis is the most important thing. So I would go to an ear, nose, and throat doctor and figure that one out. Um, the damn foot is awful. Oh, Nicole, I had a feeling. Oh, love, I'm so sorry. Can't walk barefoot. Oh, shoot. I'm so sorry. Um, I know you're doing your own Reiki. For anybody out there who's looking for a very gentle but powerful technique for healing, Reiki, Reiki is a very powerful energy technique. Our lovely Haley, who's not with us today, went to a Reiki practitioner for her birthday and had an amazing experience. So if you are interested in that at all, it's a wonderful technique. Nicole is a Reiki master, and I know she's doing Reiki on herself because that foot. You're finding a new orthopedic surgeon. Okay. Oh gosh, this has been 6 months of hell. I'm so sorry, darling. I'm so sorry. I just never imagined it would go on this long. I'm sure you did not either. Our Nicole broke her foot last spring, and it's just been too long. Do you love Reiki, Janet? Yes, it is an amazing technique. If you've never had the an experience of it, you may think when it's happening that nothing's happening because it's energetic, but it is so potent and so powerful, and it's a wonderful nervous system reset. And we all know the gut and the nervous system go together. Steph, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, it's really powerful. It's really powerful. I would suggest it to anyone who's dealing with gut issues because it is so wonderfully relaxing and stabilizing for the nervous system. Hello, Golden Aura. Nice to have Golden Auras here in our live call. Where are you, Golden Aura? I always ask where people are because I like to imagine. Um, it's sort of the best way I can get to see you. Hello, Guy. Guy, am I saying that right? Maybe Gal. Nice to see you. Nice to have you here with us. We've got 15 more minutes and then we will be back tomorrow. If you have any questions, please share them. Um, I'd love to hear. Rose isn't here with us tonight, and Rose always shares what she had for dinner. And you guys, she is so creative. I love to hear what she's had. Um, you didn't finish your sentence. The bee was meant to been on antibiotics. Okie doke. I thought that you had, Chan. Yeah. Hello, Allie Crawford. Nice to have you. Hello, Lee. Hello, Janine. Nice to see you. I know. I'm so sorry. Um, Janine, hello, welcome. Are you new? I don't know that I've seen your name before, but welcome, and I'm glad that you're here. If you have any questions about gut issues, especially inflammatory gut issues, that's one of the things we talk about here. Actually, today we haven't talked a lot about blood type, but we do that as well. Hey, Mama of Three, nice to see you. You're in perimenopause and having trouble with anemia, and you're new. Welcome. Happy to help you with that. Send me a direct message. I'm 70, so perimenopause is behind me, but I work a lot with perimenopause and menopause and anemia. So What are you doing for the anemia? I'm imagining that you were medically diagnosed with anemia. And what are you doing? Did your doctor recommend something? There's some pretty excellent solutions for that, and I'm happy to share them with you. So you're welcome to send me a direct message and welcome to my page. You're taking liquid iron and vitamin C. Okay. And how is that doing? And are you eating any liver? Because I will say that personally, when I was pregnant with my last child, with my youngest, I became anemic, and eating beef liver 3 times a week turned it around in 3 weeks. Beef liver 3 times a week. I still eat it every week. Everybody out there, beef liver is one of the best things you can do for anemia. I put cocoa aminos on it, Janine, because a lot of people who are here on this page have inflammatory gut issues. They're avoiding onion and garlic. But cocoa aminos are so delicious. And so I flavor my liver with cocoa aminos. You want to get the best quality liver you can, of course, sustainably ranched. But it is, yes, we love cocoa aminos. Oh my gosh, I put it on everything. But Janine, and the other thing is to make sure you're taking a digestive enzyme with hydrochloric acid, Janine, after your protein meals. One of the reasons you may be anemic is that you are not absorbing your minerals. You may be eating foods that have iron in them, but you're just not absorbing them. That could be from low hydrochloric acid in your stomach. That's classic for perimenopause. So if any of that information is useful, I hope so. So it's 4:50. We have 10 minutes left. And we are happy to be here, and we will be back tomorrow. Hello, Lorna, and hello, Dee. Nice to have you. Tonight, Nicole, what did you have for dinner? Nicole is our resident most amazing chef. She always cooks the most incredible things. I'm a salmon girl, although I eat lots of other kinds of fish. I love fish. I love lamb. I love turkey. I do a lot of turkey thighs in my slow cooker, but tonight it's a salmon night. Air fried chicken wings. Oh, yay. Hey, Christine. Oh, air fried chicken wings. We love air frying. My friend Christine Blasdale. Christine, I just finished the Shout Out LA podcast, and it was so awesome because I got to write all about you, about how I met. For everybody out there, the the reason you are seeing me is because of this lovely human being right here, Christine Blasdale, who just inspired me to come out from my clinic. And it was so fun, Christine, to write about you on the Shout Out LA. Thank you for suggesting that podcast for me. And I love you, and I hope you and Tracy are doing so good. And congratulations on your beautiful little Callie girl. My friends, Christine and her beautiful wife Tracy just adopted a gorgeous little black poodle puppy named Callie, and she's just the cutest little thing. Chan, I'm so glad you're going to go fetch your daughter from her waitressing job. Mwah. Wonderful. Glad you could be with us. Oh, you made potato wedges in the air fryer. Oh, that's the best. My husband is hooked on making his French fries in the air fryer. For anybody out there who loves your fried food, just do it in the air fryer and it will taste fabulous without the gut-wrenching effects of frying. But it's still so yummy. Fried chicken wings. Yeah, that's what you do. Oh, he loves his French fries in the air fryer. He probably has them 5 nights a week. He used to make them in the oven, but the air fryer makes them so much crispier. They're amazing. They smell so good. And you do your sweet potato wedges in the air fryer. Oh, that's so cool. Hello, Texas Bougie Guard. Nice to have you. We have 5 minutes left, and then we will be back tomorrow. And we'll be excited to see all of you here. Please check out our Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page. If you're looking for any of my products or services, you can sign up on my website. And there's a link in my bio. That's cleansingforenergy.com. Tonight is a salmon night. My husband got fresh salmon a couple days ago, and it's been amazing. I make it on the barbecue with my barbecue mats. It is so good with my cocoa aminos, and a butter lettuce salad. Yeah, and it's pretty wonderful. But butter lettuce with a little bit of baby arugula, because I love baby arugula. Those are great mats. Yeah, for anybody out there, I'm a barbecue fiend. I barbecue probably 4 nights a week. And I use barbecue mats so my fish doesn't fall through. Hey, Donnie, nice to have you here. Nice to see you, especially in the last 3 minutes of our live. Nice that you scooted in. Hey, Wake Up with Casey. For any of you looking for a cool podcast to check into, my friend Wake Up with Casey, who just jumped in here, does a great podcast. You'll find the link for it right here on TikTok. You're going to take photos of your amazing lettuce. Oh my gosh. There's nothing like lettuce that comes right out, especially butter lettuce, that comes right out of a garden. Hello, Mr. Toolman. Nice to have you. We're about to log off, but we will be here tomorrow. And Nicole, definitely take photos and post them on our Happy Gut Tribe page. That will be, I want to see those. And oh, it's butter lettuce. Oh, that's my favorite. For anybody out there who is healing your gut and you're looking for the most gentle, easy to digest lettuce to start trying something raw, start with butter lettuce. That is the best place to start. And if you can get it from your farmer's market, that's the best place because it will have been freshly picked. It's so easy on the belly. It's really easy to digest, besides being really delicious. What you don't want to eat are those very beautiful, colorful, heavily fibrous organic spring greens that they sell in packages. Those are impossible to digest. Don't go for those. Go for butter lettuce. It's exactly the place that you want to start. Hello, Strats. Hello, Pete, Mike. Nice to have you. Hey, Casey. This is just the last couple of minutes of our live, but we will be back tomorrow. All this talk about food, I'm ready for dinner. And for Vixter, if she is watching, happy belated 77th birthday. Thank you so much for making the best girl in the whole wide world and sharing her with all of us. I hope you had an amazing day and I hope you feel very loved and spoiled. Arugula, yeah, baby arugula is also nice and digestible. If you do well on butter lettuce, then baby arugula is, and I take the stems off of it. I just make it easy. So I remove the stems when I'm eating arugula. She's smiling. Oh, big hugs and belated happy birthday to Vixter. Thank you so much. And Nicole, I'm so sorry that your foot is still bothering you. And I'm going to just send you a ton of extra heavy duty prayers tonight. Gino, nice to see you. And Jason, we are about to log off, but please come back and join us tomorrow. We'll be here at 4 o'clock. Nicole and I will be talking about all things gut health. I know you'll fight through, but I wish you didn't have to. I know you'll be okay. I know that that's who you are. Unsinkable. Donnie, you'll be back. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow. Jessica, nice to see you, and I hope that we will see you tomorrow as well. To everybody over on YouTube, thank you for being here. And, the screen isn't so bright, but thank you all for being here. And I'm glad that you got to be part of our live and glad that you got to have Nicole with you. And thank you all so much. Oh, Vixter, so much love to you. Nico, nice to say hi to you. We will be here tomorrow. I'm going to go home and get my pups who have been so well behaved. Notice how much better behaved they are than they used to be, so much quieter. That's what training will do. Miranda, nice to have you. And anybody out there who can help a lovely, who's in Los Angeles, who can help a lovely young woman here on TikTok who rescued a 3-week old pup and needs a little extra help, love, support, fostering, please send me a direct message. Lots and lots of help needed in the rescue world this week. Janet, you need a good dog trainer. Where are you? Um, if you want to find someone, he's here on, I studied with him online on Instagram, but I actually reached out to him, and that is Charlie. Let's see, it's called Cherry Hogs. He's here on TikTok and Instagram. I have an amazing trainer here in Santa Barbara, Canine Solutions, absolutely the best. Los Angeles, you can come to SB. Okay, Canine Solutions. They're incredible, Janet. They just transformed me and my dogs. Best trainers I've ever found. They are worth it. Call Eric, tell him I sent you at Canine Solutions, and see if they know anybody in Los Angeles who does his training style. It is unmatched. Um, I've had a lot of training with my Malinois, and I can tell you, I know good trainers when I see them. They have helped me transform my dogs. So yes, you're so welcome. And big hugs to everybody. Kenzie, welcome. Nicole and I send you all so much love. We will be back tomorrow, and I hope that you all have Cassandra. Welcome to our live. We're signing off, but we'll be back tomorrow. Big love to everybody.